Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
I go Ghana for Coco about 10 years. Kakra. Masaba mo na so biemo ye business na egu so bo digital business ya wo community mu a chese edom gum asedanka nyame na me kasa Ghana fo ye ndorso ni ade enne kofo atia se omura business ni mu me see ye business ye digital business abia abeko bia betumi arane agese me se woni internet no me say wo paycheck no wo de na so me na enso me ntina wo se be nya bibi ka ho na me ho hen ha me asedanka nyame 2 years ni enya nke enimu o eti ne ye bode from no me see business way afia so a those of us in the diaspora need to me file tax no ye bro ye 1099 na the file tax afia the file ye bra bi me the file ye di o just a professional bia wo business mu teachers taxi drivers just a me who send your men can doctors lawyers bankers obia you hear no gadgets just say we dey run business ye lay system na ma enti me say registration refundable. It's brabeshe. Say bibi a obetumi aye. Pe bibi kan wo na wo gina wo number akopɛ so a ebegene. E wo so otumi gina wo na me no so do won sesi obo. Na wanka sa otumi manage wade business na be ye wa wo dia. Amount extra source of income. Me mo mu de aboa me ne mabusua. Enti no bra. Me se kakra nie momra. Me number na etwa gu no. Ne yenkasa. God bless us all. Amen.
Another beautiful and of course exciting moment right here in the studios of Sammy Flex TV. I say, the hub of entertainment. My name is MC Berima, your favorite MC's MC. And today's episode we are going to discuss a lot. Why? Because Charlie, name a Koso, But then before that, I'd like to throw a question to Patron. I think I'm in the SH movie. You know how we do it. Sammy Flex speaks it is. Now, boss, so we use Udin. And I say we image. No the statistics and that's what the me say the brand Sammy Flex TV. No be wa bontin. Na wa fabricate and that's why forgery be of your account and BBC and all the stati sika free honoma. What should be your concern in this?
There are two ways. If for instance the person is using something that you are also doing directly. So for instance, we do interviews.
Yeah.
So if someone goes somewhere and says, oh, Sammy Flex TV says they are going to interview you, therefore pay this X amount of money, and the person is doing it in the name of Sammy Flex TV, that person is a thief.
Okay.
He should be arrested. That is, if you can locate him, if you can trace him, if you can arrest him, like you can catch him,
grab him,
that one you can arrest him. But there are instances like I have seen someone doing something like that, even in my name. This guy is saying, Flex, what is it for? Flex something. He's doing something like a beauty pageant of a sort, and he's saying flex, like flex. That's how he's doing to flex something. Obviously, I hear he's telling people I'm the one behind it. I hear he's telling because I have some 1 or 2 people who come to me and they give me information as to Sammy Flex, do you know about this? Because the guy is saying you guys are behind. I tell him I don't know anything about it. But as such a person, it is hard for me to make a case because I am not just Flex. He says Flex Incorporation. Yeah, I think so. Flex Incorporation. I think something like that. He has even registered an Instagram account like that. Flex Incorporation. But he's mentioning that it is Sammy Flex doing it. That is, if I have credible information that really and truly that's what he's saying, then I can make a case. But if I see Flex Incorporation alone, and behind the scenes I hear he's telling people it is about Sammy Flex, the evidence I have might not
really
be strong for
like
me
that.
to get him. And then there's another account too. He says his name is DJ Sammy Flex. He's also on Facebook. He's DJ Sammy Flex.
Flex.
Any motion, send me data and some fuckery he's been doing. All those people, sometimes if I am able to get them, I can have a case with them, especially with evidences that I've received. If I'm able to get them. But even their Facebook account, I cannot even harass them on their Facebook account because I don't call myself DJ Sammy Flex.
Yeah. You're right on that.
I don't add DJ to my name. So it is tricky. But then if you have credible information, why not? You can take the person on.
All right. So why am I saying this then? Because of what's going on. I know there are a lot of people out there who are just, trying to extort money from others using the brand Sammy Flex. So please, if you're out there, let this be a caution. If you want something, visit the right channel because we are here for you. Entertainment-wise, information, same way, education. My name MC Berima once again. Let's say thank you to Currency the Guitar Rasta. Richie Flex, they are the main man behind this. On today's episode, we want to enter into Nigeria. Apart from that, the camps of SM, Shatta movement is going to be fun. So sit back, relax, and stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do well to do so. And then, of course, hit the notification bell and let's do more. What is happening in Nigeria? I saw a post on Facebook by DJ Pacorage, one of the finest and the funniest guys I've ever met.
Yeah.
He's a
He's a crazy guy. Paco is a crazy guy.
DJ Pacorage.
And he also has some good following in Nigeria with his YouTube activities. He has some good following in Nigeria. He has some connect in Nigeria. Just as we do. And it's a good vibe.
All right, it's a good vibe. This is what he posted, and I feel like this very case we've sat here and then discussed it on a number of times and occasions. This is what he said. He posted. Highlife reality show in Nigeria airing on Africa Magic Epic. They are promoting Highlife music. Costumes for the show is pure native live band music with some laughing emoji and then a Nigerian flag, same with Ghana flag. Ghanaians are still not projecting what we claim is ours. They are done with Afrobeat. I trust them. They can take Highlife to the world, but not claim. This is what he's saying. They can take Highlife to the world, but not claim. Beneath it, I have one fine gentleman, same way, DJ Ashman. He saw this a long time ago. And then he also said, I just watched an ad on Sun City on DSTV. They are auditioning for Highlife artists to contest, which I believe it will come with a cash prize and other goodies. Omonaja, no the carry last. So, this is it. Either to criticize, advise, inform, educate. Let's listen to him. What do you have to say about this?
It's a big one. It's a big one. This is why
if you are saying it.
May God help us.
Get ready for Woto, man.
Oh, forget about them. Sammy Flex has never been scared of their Woto.
I see
Sometimes
that thing.
I even give them Woto. Yes, I think I also came across it.
Okay.
That is who will be the next king of Highlife. And it is a program ongoing in Nigeria now, sponsored by one beer company called Life. And I hear it's on Sound City TV.
Yeah.
And it's also on another channel called ONTV or something like that. As a matter of fact, Highlife itself, Ghana alone cannot claim to do Highlife. And I'm going to break it down so you understand.
Okay.
Ghana alone cannot claim to be doing Highlife, because if you come to West Africa, Highlife influences, we can trace Highlife influences even in Sierra Leone. Nigeria is part of it, and Ghana as well. And some maybe other countries who might not be loud with their Highlife thing, but Highlife itself is also traced in some of these countries. The only thing is that Ghana, in times past, made Highlife very huge, very attractive, and very popular.
Yeah.
That is why there are so many people, anytime they want to link Highlife to Africa, they are likely to do it to Ghana. Because that was when Nkrumah was traveling with the Uhuru band. Nkrumah as the president. Anytime he travels anywhere in the world, he goes with a band to perform for him. And they go there to perform in the name of Highlife. So the influence of Highlife did not or does not only stay in Ghana. It cuts across. So in Nigeria, there are some group of people who are doing Highlife. In Sierra Leone, there are some group of people who are doing Highlife. Ghana, we are doing Highlife. And maybe some one or two countries that I can mention later. But the influence of Highlife proper in Africa stems from Ghana. Gained strong roots in Ghana. Made popular in Ghana. Became attractive in Ghana. Reading, some of them even came here to learn a thing or two about the Highlife thing. That is what everybody should know. And this one, whether you agree or not, it is the fact. At time past, Ampadu and all those people, they were going to Nigeria to perform our kind of Highlife to them. Because they also were doing Highlife, they were calling some of our greats here to go to Nigeria to do Highlife. And no twist about that. So, the good thing about Nigeria, which I'm still studying as a course. Oh yes, I'm being honest. I'm studying the Nigerian entertainment industry as a course.
As a course?
Yes. Because no matter what we do, they are doing something right that we have to learn from.
Yeah.
No matter what we do, they are ahead of us that we have to learn from. Meanwhile, most of these things that they are ahead of, I can tell the foundation, the basis, even started from here. But unfortunately, we have been slow for them to beat us. And this is one critical example.
Yeah.
This you are seeing there, what we are seeing on the, we are watching on the screen is one critical example. Now that everybody says Afrobeat is for them, and we thought, okay, if not for anything, Highlife also has its basis or its roots here in Ghana.
Yeah.
So we are holding firm to it. Now, they've started a reality show on TV called Highlife. They are playing Highlife. They are playing live band music, just as we also pride ourselves with when it comes to live band music. Most of our people are better or good in that area. They're also playing live band music. And according to Pacorage Post, those who are performing, they are strictly to dress in their native costumes. It is another growth. It's another move. And this is where I wish we study and get to know it so that we can always take a step further with what we have before they also start learning it. So now this, they are doing a reality show. Who is the Highlife king? I'm sure whoever will win will surely be given some money. Will surely be given some support. Before we know, boom, that person has also hit other boundaries outside of Nigeria. And he's gone. By the time you start to chase, then he's so many miles away from us.
Far gone.
Like the story is now with Afrobeat. The moment we were awoke and we wanted to do the chase, the guys were gone, like so many thousands of miles away from us. And we are still doing the chase. Until they dig us. Until stamina catches them up. How are we going to catch up? So yes, it is another opportunity for us to sit here and revive it. Remember, I think early this year when we were celebrating our independence, Akabli, I hosted him on CTV, Class Showbiz. And he was doing the Highlife, National Highlife Day or something like that. And he wanted to intertwine or he wanted to add it to the independence celebration. He called on artists, they did not mind him. He called on corporate bodies, they did not mind him. He called on the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Arts and Culture, they did not mind him. He called on almost everybody who was, even in the media. Even the media, because on the day, and there are videos to show. On the day, he said on TV that there are so many media people that he's called for them to give him platform to do interviews, talk about the event. They did not mind him. We went to the show, Richie Flex, Roland Dems. I think you were there.
I was there. I was
yes,
part.
you were there. Okay, good. We went for that show just to go show support to him. He wants to do National Highlife Day so that if not for anything, Ghana would have one day that we celebrate Highlife music. It didn't wash. Now we are here, and who is the next Highlife king is showing. Unfortunately, it is showing on DSTV. What it means is that the influence of this show, the impact of this show, will go beyond Nigeria. The impact of this show will travel all over Africa. So if it catches on, Africa has also caught on. Now, Afrobeat is there. If you are not careful, if this catches on, we talk Highlife, and they will say, let's go back to Nigeria to go and see who is the Highlife king.
Highlife king.
And if Nigeria starts crowning Highlife king in Africa,
we are doomed and dead.
Wogbo. If they start crowning Highlife king in Africa, already Afrobeat there, like I keep saying, far gone. Now they are about to crown Highlife king too. It is sad, and you see, yes, I will come across as not being a supporter of their industry, but it's not true. Rather, I come across as supporting but defending what I also have. That one there, I can't hide it. And that is where some people hate me for. I will support what I have to support, but I will defend what is mine as well. Nobody will stop defending what is his. Nobody. Nobody. No matter what, you defend what is yours. So, yes, it is a good initiative. We didn't do it, and we cannot beat them for doing it. We didn't do it. We were sleeping. We are slowing down. They have seen the light. They are gone with it. What else can we do? We can also do something Highlife here if we can. We can also do something Highlife, not necessarily Highlife king. We can also do something Highlife. And even if you want ours to catch on, we start going global with it. We have Ministry of Tourism. We have Ministry of Foreign Affairs and all that. We have cultural attaches in all these countries. What are we doing with the Highlife now that Nigeria is gone? With Afrobeats. Our boys are also doing Afrobeat. If not for anything, here in Ghana, nothing should come here that will beat us in terms of Highlife. We master the Highlife thing here. When we travel there, we tell them this is Highlife, another subset of what? Afrobeat. When we travel out there, we tell them this is another set of Afrobeat. It is called Highlife, originally from Ghana. But we are sleeping. So kudos to those who are doing it. I will willingly support this. I don't have any shame for it. They should continue doing it. If you sleep, someone wakes up. It is your loss. It is your loss, bro. It's your loss.
All right. Thank you very much. What is your thoughts on this very, very topic that we just did? It's a Nigerian part of it. Now we want to come back to Ghana, where the SM movement, the Shatta Wale movement, I mean the SM fans, we have a good news for you. And I saw the post on Facebook. Charles Niyama Mensa, a.k.a. One Don, Shatta Wale Wajiwu 2. And this one, I feel say, Brasam, you need to explain to us a little. Life of Shatta Wale podcast. And in this first edition, we have Shatta Wale himself, same way Jupiter and Juwaid Abdallah. What is this whole thing about? Before we go into it proper.
So what was it? I think it was Sunday. Sunday. Right after they finished shooting this, and he placed a call to me, as in Shatta Wale. He placed a call to me, and he said, "This one there, his producer will call me to come and appear on his show." I said, bro, be serious. Which show? So, I started the show. Say, what show again? He said, my producer will call you. He said, who is your producer? My producers are Jupiter and Juwaid. That was what I said. This guy is up to something. He's up to some mischief. Then I asked, what is it? He said, he started a podcast. A podcast called The Life of Shatta Wale. Like
L-O-A-S.
No, The Life of Shatta Wale.
L-O-A-S.
Okay.
Life of
a Shatta. The Life of a Shatta, yes. The Life of a Shatta, rather. The Life of a Shatta. Then he said, he started a podcast. Something that he's done a beautiful setup for. And I asked him, what is the purpose of this podcast? And he said, it is basically about the Connect album and the Afrobeat sound that he's about to put out. It is going to be part of the promotional strategies or ideas to send every detail on the album to the world. So he is going to be sitting with people, discussing the album, the production, what went into it, features, the promotion of it, and many more.
Yeah.
That is what this podcast is all about.
Okay.
As to whether it is going to be about him alone or maybe from time to time he'll be inviting other people into it, it is early days yet for us to know.
Yeah.
But for some time, if you have realized, Shatta has cut. Okay, let me not say cut off. He has reduced his appearance on media platform for interviews for some time.
Yeah.
If you have realized, and it was a strategy for something because after some time, I think some of the media people were becoming too familiar with him, and some of them were becoming too nosy in his business, and it was not looking good. So it was a decision that okay. They say familiarity sometimes breeds contempt.
Yeah.
The best you can do is to space up a little bit. That's why for some time you've realized less media engagement, less media interviews, less media appearance. It is for some time. And I know when the time is right, he will surely bounce back to these people because as much as he's into the music industry, he cannot say he's ignored them entirely.
Yeah.
So that is just a space. But even in keeping that space, it is not to mean to fight them. It is he still keeps the relationship with them. Those that he has to talk to, he talks to them off air. Those that he has to interact with, he interacts with them off air. But in terms of coming to them for interviews and all that, that is the problem.
Yeah.
So in this case, the podcast is just to be giving updates on what he's doing because he cannot be running to another media house from one media house to the other all the time. So this is going to be putting out updates on the Connect album. And this is just the announcement. I'm sure the date will come where the first one will air. It will air on his YouTube channel and maybe other channels like Spotify and any of the iTunes platform. This is going to be on. So if anybody is seeing the life of a Shatta podcast, it is nothing different from what he has been doing. You know, sometimes what the live shows that he has been doing on Instagram, on Facebook and other platforms, this is what he wants to modernize it or modify it and come in a more structured manner where this time around it is not him. So the information delivery is a little bit of measured. It's a little bit of what's the word? The information delivery is a little. Okay, let me maintain the measure so I don't say anything. Rachel, yes, the information is a little bit measured so that it doesn't go across like sometimes he can go hard on some issues. This time when he takes his time, delivers the message for the people to understand what exactly he's saying. So that is what the life of the Shatta is about. I think for those who would want to get updates on the Afrobeat album, that is the Connect album, it is the right place for them to be. They need to consider paying attention to it. They need to subscribe to his channels and wait for maybe from time to time we will all be going there to support with our experience. You know, Jupiter, Jue, they might not be trained broadcasters, but in terms of conversation like this,
definitely
whoever can talk can lead a conversation like this. But when it gets to that time where maybe we need to put in a little bit of professionalism, we will all be there to support this because I know it is the way to go. Now, podcast, if you go to the Western world, especially like America, podcast is what is it? In Nigeria, for instance, they are also really cashing in and doing well on podcasts. So, yes, it is good, and we wish him well.
Okay,
I'm yet to see the first one because it tells me some beautiful setup and this. I've not seen it yet, but I'm waiting to see it myself.
Okay, thank you for the explanation. You know, when I first saw this flyer, I felt like life of Shatta Wale. I felt like, is it going to be like from when he started doing music and now where he's got into until now that you're explaining things. But then apart from that, he did posted hashtag LOAS, that is the LOAS podcast. This is another direction that will help the youth. Don't miss it. Let's look at the impact on the youth on this very.
He said the youth.
Yeah, the youth.
You know, Shatta Wale's story has been inspirational to many people. Personally, I get many people calling me to say that, Brasami, whatever I have done in this world is because of Shatta Wale. Wherever I've gotten to in my life, it is because of listening to Shatta Wale's song. There was a guy who called me on my Sunday, the Sammy Flex Connect show on Sundays from UK. And he told me that when he wakes up every morning, it is Shatta Wale's songs that he plays as a worship song. And I asked what song is that? I said, Kill Them With Prayers. He says every time he wakes up. Yes, he said every time he wakes up, the first song he plays is kill them with prayers. And it's his worship song. So Shatta Wale's life is very, very inspirational to the youth. I know some people who are in Qatar and those places, they call me that, brother, me here that I am, that I've made it, it's because of Shatta Wale. So me, many of them, like thousands.
Yeah.
So if he says that the youth should watch out, that means, obviously, he'll be talking about some things inspirational.
Definitely.
Because even from the story of GOG to Mali to Connect, it's a whole story.
Yeah.
That if you are going to contend with such a story, if you are not careful, it will break you down. But he's still here, and he still intends to even do more. So yes, if he says the youth should watch out, it means there is a target in there for them. So they should watch out for it as well.
I think I'll be a very great witness on this very situation that a lot of people, I mean the youth, are saying Shatta has been an inspiration to them, especially myself.
Yeah,
My first international award, through Brother Sammy, and Shatta Wale's platform, that is the Freedom Wave concert, second edition. Yes. They recognized me and then they felt like, oh, I deserve an award. Shatta, I'm sorry. It won't work. And thank you very, very much, Brother Sammy, on this one. Thank you too for being a part of the show. Same way, currency that the guitar rasta. And of course, Richie the finest boy, Flex. My name, MC Berima. Your favorite MC's MC. Stay tuned for more. Peace, and we are out.